Hey drummer friends, it's Mindy and welcome back to another mini lesson. Today's lesson is going to be fun and it's also going to step it up a notch in difficulty. And we're going to look at adding a sextuplet fill. It's going to take a 1 beat, beat 4 the measure, and it's going to have a 5-stroke roll in it. Really fun. And also the 5-stroke roll within the sextuplet is going to start on your snare hand, which is usually your weaker hand, and if you're right-handed like me, it will be your left hand. So let me demonstrate what we're going to do at a nice slow tempo, and then I'm going to break it down step by step on how to learn this. So even if you're working your way up to this difficulty level, you'll still be able to see the steps to take. All right, nice and slow. So that last time I did step 1 in learning this, which is taking out that 5-stroke and just doing the sticking. So let's start there. We're gonna work on the groove later, but we're gonna focus on that sextuplet. So the sticking pattern here, your hands are doing your basic every other. And you're starting with your strong hand. So I'm right-handed, I'm starting with my right hand. So we're gonna do this, guys. Nice and slow. Right hand on the tom. Left hand on your high tom, right hand on your mid tom. If you only have 2 toms, you can do something like floor, high, high. Okay, so we got floor, high, mid, which is the first triplet or the first 8th note of that sextuplet. So right, left, right, low, high, mid. So eventually that high and that mid are going to be double strokes, so it'll be more, once we get there, like right, left, left, right, but in the tempo of triple it, right, left, left, right, right. Last time I said right, left, left, right. Sorry, I meant to do 2, right, left, left, right, right. Cool. So that's the first triplet. Second triplet starts on your left hand with the left on the snare, right on the mid tom, high tom if you only use 2 toms, and then your left hand's moving over to the 4th tom. So let's look at that sextuplet all the way through, not including the 5-stroke roll, just doing the sextuplet beats. So we have floor, high, mid, snare, mid, 4. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Triple it, 4, high, mid, snare, mid, 4. Triple it, 4, high, mid, snare, here. Tongue twister. 4, high, mid, snare, mid, 4. Cool. So now we're going to play a beat. I'm just going to do a really basic beat, just so we kind of get into the feel. You guys have learned a lot of beats if you're following my lesson. So we're just going to do where the bass is on 1, 3, and snares on 2 and 4. I'm going to do 1 measure through just beat, 2nd measure, beat up till beat 3, and then we're going to start that sextuplet on 4. Alright guys, so let me do it really slow, not worrying about that 5-stroke, we're just going to do that sticking pattern for beat 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and triple it, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and dig it, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, first time I said triplet, because that sextuplet, which takes up that whole quarter note, can be divided into 2 triplets, each one starting on an 8th note. So 1 and triplet. as you build speed, it's really hard to say triplet, triplet. I have trouble with tongue twisters. Anyway, so I say digida when I gain speed so that I can kind of still speak it, well, without like tripping over my tongue and messing my hands up. And eventually this is going to be second nature where you won't have to think or speak anything, you just feel it. That's the goal. So, next step for those of you that were taking it really slow for, 5-stroke roll. Let's do a couple of those. We're going to do, first we're going to start one with our leading hand. So, right, right, left, left, right. I'm going to do a triplet now, and then the 5-stroke roll. So, right, left, right, 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 left, right. Triplet, right, right, left, left, right. So you can kind of see how it fits in with that triplet. So, triplet, right, 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 right. Triplet, triplet. Cool. So now, let's figure that one out on our left. So we have left, left, right, right, left is the sticking pattern of that 5-stroke roll. So let's go triple it, left, right, right, left, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, left, right, left. So when we add this into that fill, that's the one we're going to be doing left, left, right, right, left. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, switch it up. Cool. So now let's add it into that sextuplet really slow. So we're going to do the sextuplet once without the doubles, and then the second time we're going to add those in. So we have triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. So I doubled them up. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. So now let's just focus on that 5-stroke. Triple it, triple it. So I'm kind of doing a little hiccup on the pole tongue twister, so I can kind of feel it, but eventually you can be like triple it, 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 triple it. So work your way up there. Oh, that triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Cool. So let's add it into the beat now. Let's do it nice and slow. How I would suggest doing this once you're practicing on your own. Start out, just practice the sextuplet. Practice it with your metronome. Start at 60 beats per minute. You can even start with the 8th notes clicking so you can get those 2 triplets of the sextuplet nicely subdivided. Then switch your click to quarter notes. Something slow like 60 beats per minute. Keep going up in 5 beats per minute increments. And if you find 1 beat per minute where you see that you're struggling, take a step back 5 beats per minute and work there for a while, and then try working your way up again. And of course, before you finish practicing, try a little slowdown. Just go down a few beats per minute. Going from fast to slow sometimes is a little tricky on the brain, so that's a good thing to practice too. Alright, but anyway guys, let's try this one together nice and slow. Start it nice and slow like that. Work your way up in speed. Have fun with this one, guys. Message me if you're looking for private lessons. I appreciate you all, and happy drumming. Bye, guys.